So we will read now the sixth chapter from the book Treasure of Midrashim, from Sefer Heichalot, the book of halls. We're talking about the lowest sky of them all, that is called Aravot, plains. So over there are four groups of servants, angels who are serving Hashem, and they're praising in front of God. The first camp of angels is the camp of the angel Michael, to the right of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, of God. The second group is the group of the angel Gavriel, to its left. The third group is the group of the angel Uriel. There are people that will say that the name Uriel is spelled with U-Riel, with the vowel U, and there are opinions that will say that you're going to call this angel Oriel, with O, with the vowel O. The difference between Uriel, of the meaning of the word Uriel with U to the word Oriel with O, is that Uriel will mean the fire of Hashem, and Oriel will say the light of Hashem. Oriel, my light is the light of Hashem. The fourth camp is the camp of the angel Raphael. Raphael is the angel that is in charge of healing of the world, behind the Creator. And above it, the Shekhinah of God, Shekhinat HaKadosh Baruch Hu in the center. The Shekhinah is the loving entity of our God. And He, the Creator, sits on throne that is raised and high. And His throne is high above. And those four camps are standing inside rooms of fire and torches. And in front of them, the wheels of the throne of honor and the chariots of the hall, of the seventh hall in the sky that is called Aravot, the plains. And every camp is built out of 496,000 horseshoes length, and its width 2,000 horseshoes. Between each camp and camp, there are rivers of fire who are passing between them, and they're being pulled and coming out from under the throne of honor. Each and every one of them is deep as the greatest depth of them all, and its width is like the width of the sky. And they are going up and down, and every one of them makes huge, loud voice, like the voices of all the systems working together. And between each camp and camp, there are fogs of purity that surrounds them. And between every camp and camp, there are clouds of light between them and clouds of darkness behind them. And all of them, their wings are in the heights of their heads, and fire is surrounding their faces for them not to be able to watch and to see the figure of the face of the Shekhinah Kedusha, of the feminine entity, the loving entity of God, because the Shekhinah is in front of them in every place. And every angel and angel of them is dressed with coverings of flame, and they are wrapped with coats of coals. They are gifted with fear to fulfill the will of their master. From them, from every one of those camps who are standing under the four angels, Michael, Gavriel, Uriel, and Raphael, from every one of those camps are standing 1,000 of holy camps, from them running out 10,000 of units of messengers, angels that are messengers. Those ones who are standing in holiness, standing and saying in front of the Creator from the morning till the evening, Kadosh, 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 Adonai Tzevaot. Holy, holy, holy is God and His armies. And from the evening till the morning, they're all saying in front of Him, Baruch Shem Kevod Adonai Mimekomo. Blessed is the name of the honored God from its place, from its unknown place. And as the fact that holiness is tripled, because they're saying Kadosh, 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 in the same way, the blessing is triple, when they're saying Baruch Kevod Adonai Mimekomo 3 times. And they're watching the figure of the throne of honor, but they cannot recognize and see the figure of the face of the Shekhinah. And they're looking at the figure of the faces of the holy animals, and they cannot reach that camp of holy animals. And the holy animals are standing under the throne of honor, and their faces has the shape of the face of human beings, and all their body looks like flaming coals with additional fire, and every one of them has 24 faces and 24 wings, that every one of them has 20 faces inside 4 faces, and 20 wings inside 4 wings. It means that every one of them has 24 faces, face inside face, and has 24 wings, wings inside wings. And every one of them, their bodies is full of eyes, and every eye and eye is like the sphere of the moon, and they're all prepared and facing to all directions and to every wind and wind, faces to each other like a woman to her sister, and their wings are also like a woman to her sister, means that they are close to each other and feel comfortable with each other. And in front of the shoe horses of their legs, we're talking about the holy animals, there are tons of coals stones. And in front of the cold stones, there are lines of torches. And in front of them, they are surrounded with clouds of fire. And in front of them, they are surrounded with sparks of copper. In front of the sparks of copper, they're surrounded with sparks of flames. In front of them, they're surrounded with light clouds. In front of them, they're surrounded with pure fog. In front of that, they're surrounded with rivers of coal. In front of those, they're surrounded with wheels of flames. In front of those, they're surrounded with wheels of electric fire. In front of the electric fire, they are surrounded with voices of thunders. In front of those, they are surrounded with clouds of heat. In front of that, they're surrounded with sparks of lightnings. In front of those, they're surrounded with lights, with lightnings of light. In front of those lightnings of light, they're surrounded with rains in the sky. In front of the rains in the sky, they're surrounded with dew of life. In front of the dew of life, they're surrounded with camps of the Shekhinah. In front of Shekhinah camps, they're surrounded with loud making songs makers. In front of those loud songs makers, they're surrounded with ones that are making holiness pleasant. In front of those ones who makes holiness pleasant, they're surrounded with wheels of storm. In front of the wheels of storms, they're surrounded with wings of wind. In front of the wings of wind, they're surrounded with circles of storm. In front of those, there is a river of fire, Nehar Dinur. In front of Nehar Dinur, in front of the river of fire, they are surrounded with electric glow. In front of that, they're surrounded with sparks of grace. In front of the sparks of grace, they're surrounded with sparks of pride. In front of the sparks of pride, they're surrounded with fibers of greatness. In front of the fibers of greatness, they're surrounded with angels that are called Er'elei Me'ona, angels that called Er'elim, that are coming from the highest sky that is called Me'ona. And in front of the Er'elei Me'ona angels, they're surrounded with the ones who are saying Kadosh. In front of them, in front of those ones who are saying Kadosh, they are surrounded with the ones who are saying Baruch. In front of those ones who are saying Baruch, standing those ones who are saying Adonai Yimloch Leolam Va'ed. God will rule and control forever and ever. And now the conclusion of all this wonderful, super inspiring text is, He covered the sky with His greatness, and His praises are filling the earth. This is the place of living of the holy animals that are in the chariot, in the holy chariot of God.
My name is RDMC with the Emunah Project, all the nations with me. Close your eyes, just breathe, see the truth. Don't chase the fake world, don't buy the fake news. Be yourself, your own true self. Don't let no one take our natural wealth. See the good, no fear, no despair. Cherish who that you are and share. Source of power from an endless spring. Light of courage in yourself, yes.
They can kick you down to the ground. Hold yourself up till you are, put up your crown. King of the creator, holy soul inside.